never made it, but I know what it takes.
Today's topic is transgenic plants. Transgenic plants are genetically modified plants, and we discuss first one is stress tolerant plants. So generally we can divide the stress happening to a plant in two categories. Okay, these are abiotic stress, abiotic, and these are biotic stress. Under biotic stress tolerance, biotic stress tolerance, you know, we discussed two important things here. The first one is herbicide tolerance. Herbicides are the chemicals used to kill herbs. To remove unwanted plants, we actually spray herbicide. This herbicide can even affect our croplands. We spray herbicide over these two plants. Weeds will die, but at the same time, this chemical affects our normal crop. Major problem can be solved by creating herbicide tolerant plants. In this figure we can see one of the commonly used herbicide, a Roundup. Herbicide is sprayed over regular plants as well as Roundup ready plants. They are genetically modified plants. If you spray the Roundup on both the plants, you can see regular plants gets died, whereas the genetically engineered plants will stay back. When we apply herbicide, there will be an enzyme to which this herbicide acts, and that enzyme gets blocked. Due to the blockage of this enzyme, the plant gets died. So we call this as target gene. In some other condition, when we spray in any herbicide, there will be some innate genes in the plant who can resist herbicide. एक enzyme हमने देखा which is getting targeted by herbicide, and due to that the plant gets died, and will have some enzyme inside their body or some genes inside their body, and that genes will resist the herbicide, the enzyme which is targeted by herbicide. We modified that enzyme through RDT, and when this enzyme is modified, so they become insensitive to the herbicide. One approach. The other approach is herbicide resistant genes can be overproduced by using RDT. We can overproduce. So what happens if you spray herbicide? The herbicide resistant gene will get activated. More and more herbicide resistant genes get activated, means they can tolerate herbicide. See this. This is a Roundup ready crop. Roundup is a very common herbicide used. Roundup. When we spray the Roundup, that is a glyphosate, this EPSPS enzyme get inhibited. जैसे वो inhibit करेंगे, the plant gets died, क्योंकि these enzymes are synthesizing various proteins required for the plant. When these proteins are inhibited, the plant dies. Now you will see we made a transgenic plant which is having a glyphosate resistant EPSPS gene which is glyphosate resistant. To this, if we add or spray glyphosate, now you see the transgenic EPSPS is resistant to herbicide plant, क्योंकि जो हमने बनाया हुआ है वो EPSPS वो अभी एक्टिव रह रहे हैं, भले नॉर्मली प्लांट के अंदर जो रह रहे हैं वो EPSPS बंद हो गया, बट हमने जो दिया हुआ EPSP दिस इज स्टिल एक्टिव, ये स्टिल एक्टिव है, इसलिए द प्लांट विल नॉट डाई. Whereas weeds को क्या होगा? Weeds do not have this resistant EPSPS gene, so weeds will die always. Next is pest resistance. So what we do, we create the plants which are insect resistant. This is done actually by using RDT. We'll take an example. The example is Bt cotton. Bt means a bacteria which is Bacillus thuringiensis. This bacteria produces a protein known as ET toxin. The plants actually getting destroyed by the insects either by eating the leaves or eating plant parts or by sucking the juice of plants. Suppose हमने plant parts में BT toxin express करवाया through RD. When a plant part is eaten by an insect, the insect is affected with now this toxin. Okay, see, this is an insect or a caterpillar which is actually eating the leaf part of a plant. You know, one of the important pest of cotton plant is cotton boll worm, Helicoverpa armigera. See, this is a voracious feeder of leaf of cotton plant. If they consume the protein BT, तो उसके क्राइटॉक्सिन्स जाके उनके मिड गट मतलब एलिमेंट्री कैनाल में पोर्स बनाएंगे लीड्स टू द डेथ ऑफ दिस बो. Insect resistant cotton, we actually take the gene cry gene and that is inserted into plant through agrobacterium mediated gene transfer. हमने through agrobacterium mediated gene transfer plants बनाया and when the cotton plant parts are eaten by Helicoverpa, उनके gut lining will get lysed and that leads to death of the worm. Majority of the disease causing organisms are, one is virus, generally very difficult to handle virus infection. Next may be fungus, bacteria. These are the major disease causing pathogen for plants. First one we take virus. Virus resistance. Plant also have some defense mechanism to resist the pathogens. But again the problem is the immune system needs little bit time to trigger and act upon the virus. By the time virus overtake all the immune systems and they start multiplying in a huge manner that causes diseases. We engineer the plants for viral resistance by utilizing the genes of virus itself. The gene of virus, and that gene of virus is incorporated through RDT into the plants. Now कौन सा gene ले रहे, that is important. It is having the genes for infection as well as the genes for making the coat protein of virus. Coat protein मतलब the external covering. We actually take coat protein gene from the virus and that is actually transferred to the plants. So plants will not have any disease, but plants body के अंदर coat protein will start producing. This will trigger the immune system of plant itself. So those plants which are already preoccupied with the defense mechanism against a virus will not be having that viral disease. Automatically in the plant they will have a immune resistance against that virus. For fungus and bacteria, we call this as PR proteins. PR proteins. We overproduce. If we overproduce the genes of pathogen related or pathogenesis related proteins, some enzymes which destroy the fungus wall, okay, phytoalexin Vaccines. This is a compound which is having resistance against bacterial and fungus disease. And these genes are overproduced in plants, and thereby the plant is having a good resistance against fungal and bacterial disease. Abiotic stress could be any, what do you call, any type of abiotic activity, even sunlight, temperature, water, salinity. Okay, all these things can affect the plants. When an abiotic stress is acting or coming to a plant, the plant actually produces many stress responsive genes. अब हम लोग टारगेट करेंगे यहाँ पे स्ट्रेस रिलेटेड ओस्मोलाइट्स है, लाइक शुगर्स. एक कॉमन शुगर है ट्रीहेलोस एंड अनदर वन है फ्रक्टांस, शुगर अल्कोहल्स. फॉर एग्जांपल मैनिटोल, अमीनो एसिड्स लाइक प्रोलाइन, glycine betaine, this is a modified amino acid, and some proteins like antifreeze protein, and their genes are overproduced. They are overexpressed in plants, which will give a better stress tolerance to the plants.